Great. Hope you guys are well. We're going to begin by sitting up nice and straight in our seat. Get comfortable. So, however you're sitting right now, if you need to make adjustments, go ahead. But try to stack your vertebrae all the way up into the nape of your neck. So, from that part of the neck body that begins and travels up to the head, you want to try to allow there to be this straight spine to support that. Imagine that your head has a crown on it. So you want to keep your crown on your head here. But at the same time, relax the shoulders, relax the belly. Try to roll back the shoulders 1 or 2 times as a way to just give yourself permission to let go. Also want to begin by taking a few breaths, just getting a temperature of where you are right now. Noticing the feeling of breath and the sensation. Noticing how you're breathing. Not judging it, just getting a sense of this inhale and this exhale sensation. And for about the next 10 breath cycles, continue to take the temperature. As you start to settle down, continue to breathe in and out and be easy. Nothing to do and nowhere to go. Also check how you feel internally. What is your feeling sensation like? Just leave. We're going to begin by bringing our awareness and our attention now down to our feet. Notice the feet body. Notice the position of the feet and any sensations that are coming from the feet. From the heel to the toes. Notice the back of the feet, where the knuckles of the feet are. And then maybe notice the sole of the foot, that flat part of the foot that has an arch. And just acknowledge it. And try to be fully present. Just focusing on the foot. Allow your breath to travel to your feet, using your mind's eye to help you anchor your breath to your feet. And as you inhale and breathe in, breathe in this full awareness with every sense in your body to your feet. And then on the exhale, smile. Inhale, breathing in full awareness with your senses. Exhale, smile as you let go of the breath. Continue to come up through the body the same way, all the way to the crown of the head, doing a self-guided body scan. You want to bring your full awareness with all your senses to each part of the body. Touch, in your mind's eye, your sight, the taste of that moment, the smell of that moment, and the sound within that moment. And as you rise up to the next part of the body, your ankles, your lower legs, your knees, your thighs, your hips, your belly, your chest, your shoulders, your arms, your back, your neck, your head. Allow yourself to just allow this journey to be fluid with your body scan. Try not to get caught up on anything or feel the a pressure of going back to something that you maybe overlooked. For this practice today, just allow the body scan to be as natural as possible without any forcing. Take about 30 seconds to get yourself set up with your senses, starting in the feet. Using the breath, intentionally using each sense to be a part of this present moment. Right now, we're just preparing. We didn't leave for our journey yet, we're just preparing. And see if you can be okay with whatever's there. You may notice some things that you don't like in this moment. But even if you don't like it, see if you can just be present regardless. And you may also notice some things that you enjoy in this moment. See if you can still just be okay regardless with being able to continue with the practice. Not getting too caught up on what's there and what's not there, on what you like or you dislike. On your next inhale, you can begin your self-guided body scan, traveling up now to the next part of the body, using your senses with the intent to remain fluid with this practice. Breathing in and out throughout the cycle, all the way to the crown of the head. If your mind wanders, gently bring it back with the breath. In a open, compassionate, fluid way, continue back with the practice. If you like, you can smile to each part of the body as you can continue to go from one part to the next, using the smile as a indicator that you're closing one part and going on to the next. And take about 5 more breath cycles and start to come to the head if you're not there already. And if you are there, continue to just stay where you are, being present with the sensations and the senses. On the next inhale, bring the arms overhead. You can keep the eyes closed. Roll the shoulders away from the ears. Notice the way that changes the practice just a little bit. Continue to be fully present with your senses, feeling what it's like now, noticing how this alters the practice. And then pivot your body to the right and bring your hands to the outside of your right leg so that your left arm is crossed over, resting somewhere on your thigh or your knee, wherever you feel comfortable. Your right hand's going to just gently come behind you, and you can take your head and look over towards the right side. You're going to have a little bit more of a stretch on the left side of the neck, and that's fine. But see if you can just notice now, from the way you've done your body scan before to the way it feels now with this movement, what that feels like for you. Close the eyes. Continue to breathe in and out. See if you can be fully aware and present of each breath coming through the body, and notice how the body feels with just this slight movement. And see if you can bring your breath all the way down to the lowest part of your spine body. You may feel like it gets caught up on some of the muscle or the ribs. Just sit up a little bit taller. Allow the breath to come in a little bit deeper. And allow the cycle to be fluid. And let your natural cycle of breath start to just work as part of the process of this twist. And see if you can find a sense of peace. Just a slight sense of peace. Inhale, I am breathing in to my lowest back body. Exhale, I am smiling. Peace to my back body. Inhale, breathing in. Exhale, smiling. Continue to be fully aware of your senses and notice how they change to support you when you move. Even if it's ever so slight, just notice that each sense, the nose, the ears, the eyes, the taste, the touch, all gather around to support this change in shape. See if you can be at peace with it. On the next inhale in, bring the hands up, still facing your right side, and then gently pivot back to the center. We're going to now come over to the left and bring our hands to the outside of the left body, taking our left hand behind us, taking our chin, and then if you can look over your left shoulder, that's great, but you don't have to. You just want to kind of turn your head to the left. No forcing, no tension. And now you'll notice something about this side of the body. It might be a little bit different than what we just did, and you might feel this transition and this shift. Might feel a little uncomfortable or uneven, but see if you can use this breath, breathing all the way down into the lowest part of the back where the sacrum is, to help you start to find this ease and this peace. Breath by breath. Use all your senses to be fully aware of this experience and how it shifts and how it changes as the shape changes to support you. You didn't have to ask for it. It just automatically adjusts. Each breath to the bottom of the spine. Each exhale, smile, allowing a sense of peace to be present. Maybe you can relax just a little bit more. On the next inhale, bring your hands up overhead, still facing the left, and then gently come back to center. And we're going to come forward. If you're in a position with your legs closed, you can, or in a Indian style position, you can keep your legs there, and you can just bring your hands in front of you. If you're sitting up in a chair and you lean forward, it's just a forward fold. Just keep your feet on the ground, and you just lean forward. You can start to walk your hands forward as much as you like if you're in that lotus pose with your legs crossed. And if you're in your seat, you can bring your chest down to your thighs. And you're going to just let your head hang heavy in both cases so that the chin tucks into the chest and the nape of the neck stretches and you can feel that decompression. And you can go down as long as you like until you're comfortable. And if you happen to not be that flexible, even something like this where you're only slightly forward is sufficient. And really try to surrender here and just let go. Completely aware of all your senses, being a part of this present moment. Also completely aware of your full body from the crown of the head down to the feet. And if you are relaxed already, I want you to see if you can relax just a little bit more and sink in just a little bit more into the pose. Normally, we're really focused on different parts of our body and in its intentful way during the practice. This way, we still are, but we're also surrendering and letting go of our full control of the body. And just taking that opportunity for this peace and ease to be part of our practice. And when you breathe in, allow the breath to come all the way down to the lowest part of your spine body where your sacrum is. Maybe even down to your sits bone. If you can bring it further to your feet, that's great, but just allow it to be a breath by breath, moment by moment experience. And on the exhales, you can smile, bringing more peace to the practice. Slowly, we're going to begin to walk the hands up. If you are in a position with your feet on the ground and you're in a seat, you want to start to squeeze the core and using the belly to come up, walking the hands up your legs until you finally reach up towards your thighs. And the same goes for even if you are in the Indian style position, you want to start to bring your hands up, lifting up the belly, the chest, the head, and then finally the face. Being easy, relaxing the shoulders, taking a few breaths, allowing the breath to flow from the crown of the head down to the feet once again. And just for the rest of this practice, notice how your body feels right here, right now. And again, allow yourself to scan through your body, letting your body scan lead you this time, surrendering to the body scan. Wherever it leads on your body, allow your mind's eye to follow. Allow the breath to follow and support it as it supports you so many times. And continue to breathe in and out, ease and peace. If you'd like to continue with this practice, you may do so as long as you like by turning the session off. Otherwise, we will close together. Take a few breaths in and out, intentionally focusing on getting ready to open the eyes and reset yourself for the day. Allow the light to come into your eyes. Wiggle your fingertips, maybe wiggle your feet, maybe move the body a little bit. Begin to take a few more breaths in with a smile. Thank you so much for joining me today. I hope you have a beautiful, blessed day, and namaste. Thank you.